You can fix leather boots no matter how bad the damage is, for the most part. Like so many other things in life, whether or not your boots can be repaired depends on a number of factors. If you invest in custom leather work boots from a bootmaker that specializes in handmade boots and shoes, then you can have them resoled or even rebuilt as many times as you want. Most boots and shoes of decent construction can always be resoled. Often enough, the footbed can be rebuilt as well. However, many boots and shoes are a lost cause. Once damaged or the soles worn out, that's all she wrote, so to speak. Whether boots or shoes can be resoled or rebuilt depends entirely on the pair of boots or shoes in question and how they are made. How much you are willing to spend is also important. As far as the sole, boots or shoes that are stitched to the sole are always resolable. You send them back to the factory, if the service is offered, or take them to a cobbler/shoe repair shop and they do it for you. With boots or shoes that are glued, that is a different matter. It depends heavily on who made it and how they made it. In some cases, new soles can be glued on, and in some cases, they can't. Again, this depends completely on your specific pair, what condition they are in, and so on. The uppers of a boot or shoe is everything above the sole and/or the midsole. The vamp, the upper, the shaft, the tongue, everything that sits on top of your feet and socks. Now, some bootmakers and shoemakers actually have a rebuild/recrafting program. Typically, this is reserved for a rather high-end fashion shoe or the very best in work boots that money can buy. After all, a company that specializes in working footwear or casual footwear that is more mid-market and does a lot of value through retailers can't really afford the labor or material cost for the rebuild. It's just not worth it to offer this service for a $200 pair of shoes or boots. Remove the laces from the boot. This will help you to create the right shape for your patch. When removing the laces, try to separate the threads that are already snapped with your fingers. Now you need to cut out rough shapes of your patch using a ruler and create a pattern so that you can carefully hand-stitch them together. Cutting out the pattern is necessary so that when you do start stitching, it will be proportionate with not too much excess anywhere or any significant overlap. Next, thinly spread your adhesive onto tufts of leather, making sure that they are evenly distributed throughout the boot. This is important because if there is too much or not enough, then it won't stick properly, wasting your time. Next, line up your patch or leather to the boot. Make sure you smoothly side it over the cracks, stopping at the stitches of the shoe. Sandwich your patch between two pieces of more leather for extra support. Next, stitch the boots using a needle and thread in a tight, neat pattern around all edges of your patch. Remove any threads that are already broken by pulling them out. Allow them to dry overnight to ensure that they adhere properly and form a strong bond. Thanks for watching. Until next time.